alarm.
Good morning, YouTube.
Good morning, YouTube.
My name
I'm
is
Rhonda.
Melissa.
What? Oh, I should have switched mine to.
What?
If I do this, I'll freeze.
You frozen?
I want to switch it to my faster Wi-Fi. Am I freezing up?
No,
I'm not.
you're not freezing up. Yeah, I know.
If I switch it, I will. I should have switched it. I usually switch it before. I don't know. My computer defaults to my slower Wi-Fi.
Oh, very interesting.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Right.
Tell me, how was your weekend? We didn't talk much this weekend.
No, we didn't.
We
It
were
was
busy.
good. I don't remember what I did from Saturday. Saturday was just not super eventful. We had really only had 2 drive-by folks because I went to one and it's actually today.
Yes,
So
she messed up her day on that one.
Yeah, it messed up my day a little bit on that one. And then we went and took a gander at thinking about getting a hot tub. So we did put a deposit on one yesterday. So we went and looked at them on Saturday, and then I went to another drive-by, and then Francesca had a drive-by in the evening. So she went to that one. I didn't have to go to that one.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
It got kind of crummy out. Frank and I were thinking we would sit outside all evening again, but it kind of got chilly on Saturday and cloudy and stuff in the evening.
It was gorgeous out. We enjoyed the day on Saturday.
So we just what did we do? Oh, I made myself some grilled shrimp. I made them burgers, and we ended up watching movies. Well, watched a movie, I should say. But I stayed awake for it.
What was it?
It was weird. It was but interesting all at the same time. It was Uncut Gems.
Mm-hmm.
With Adam Sandler.
Oh yeah.
It's a Martin Scorsese film.
Okay.
So they're always a little odd.
Odd.
Kind of a character study movie, so that's probably why I stayed awake. He's a mess in this movie. He's a jewelry, owns a jewelry store, and he gets really caught up in gambling and all this stuff. It's just
sounds interesting. I watched a weird movie on Sunday night too, or no, Saturday night.
What was it called?
It was called The Secret Lives of Pippa Lee.
Okay.
Robin Wright and Keanu Reeves. He was the guy that he's the reason I watched it, because I thought, oh, cool. Any reason to watch Keanu Reeves, I'm in.
Yeah.
And please stop licking my neck. I don't like that. So it was about a woman who felt like no one, but she had this crazy youth, and then she married and became normal, right? Mother, and it was just her story. It was a little bit unusual, and I don't know why I watched it. I just kept watching it. Jamie always says I pick the worst movies, and you know what, guys? I really do. I really, really do. I'm not good at picking movies. I always pick the depressing ones. Rarely do I pick a movie that I'm like, wow, that was good. I do. It's no, it just doesn't happen. So anyway, I would not recommend The Secret Lives of Pippa Lee. If you haven't already seen it, don't bother. I kept thinking as you're watching it, it'll get good. It'll get good. And then it was over. I'm like, nope.
Never got good.
Okay, Renata said, how are you doing with all the flooding? So yesterday was crazy for sure.
Our neighborhood was a mess.
Yeah, our neighborhood got real bad, but then it receded at a certain point. No, this is why I said no. You can't come up here because you bite. So the whole backyard, it started coming up toward our house, and then in the front, it started coming in. everybody's panicking. Like we were all running around trying to see if there were any drains that were clogged, but they weren't. And then eventually, once the rain kind of died down, it receded and went back. Is your yard still a mess?
No, it's amazing. Our pond goes down really fast, but it was the highest I've ever seen it in my life.
Yeah.
Like since we've lived here,
Oh
because
yeah.
it was completely the next street over was completely flooded.
Mm-hmm.
None of the exits in our neighborhood were you were able
Passable.
to leave, or lots of sandbagging people were doing, and there was a lot of people in their boats and stuff around here.
Yeah, no, I've never seen it like that before. We didn't get any water though. Did you guys get water?
No, I'm thankful. We just kept, luckily we do have a backup pump. And I was a little concerned because I'm like, oh dude, if the power goes out, because I heard one of the neighborhoods power went out.
Right, at like 5.
Did any of you guys get water in your basement? That's the worst.
That's the worst. I didn't. I got ready like I was going to, because I didn't want to have to like clean that up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's funny. The kids get so nervous about stuff like that. Do your kids get nervous?
They didn't know.
Yeah. Boys were like,
Angelina gets nervous about like tornadoes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's when she has a hard time if there's any kind of
sirens,
fear of that coming our way. But yesterday, no, they were out. They were like being goofballs in the rain. And at one point I went outside and Francesca's laying on the ground in the rain. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, well, it was that kind of fun rain.
I'm like, really? This is
it was fun. It would have been fun to play in that kind of rain. Renata said no. She didn't get water. Her pump was working like crazy. We had to test our pump because Jamie said it kicked on a couple of times, but
we have changed. So since we've been here, we're on pump 3, and we even buy like the, what is it? The starts with a Z, like the better pump, because we learned real fast when we first moved here. Mm-hmm. The one that came with the house, we had to change like after 2 years.
Oh yeah.
So, because being on the pump, you're always pumping the water. So, but yeah, so makes me nervous, but I'm thankful that we didn't get anything. Did anyone else?
Oh, Erin got some. Yeah, she said that just enough to make a mess in the basement.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
It wasn't until about 7. Yeah.
Is your basement finished?
Is the basement finished? Well, I think it's like an unfinished but used space.
Gotcha.
Yeah, my neighbor across the street was worried her shed was filling up. I mean, the water was up to my shed, you know, like you couldn't see the base of my shed. Which
I know Adele got water because she's in Arizona, but Sam was dealing with it.
I would like to drink this without.
I guess it was pouring through the foundation. She had texted me asking if we had got any water, and I said no.
Well, yeah. Yesterday was pretty chill. I slept quite a bit, actually. Jamie was not pleased. Jamie does not like it that I sleep in. Good morning, Britt. So this morning I said good morning to Renata, Laura, Erin, Kate, and Britt. It's partially finished, she says, just not updated. The boys' bedroom. So did the boys' bedroom get messed up down there? That's a bummer. Yeah, I slept until like 9:30. And he was like, he's like, you're like a vampire. We're on totally different cycles. I'm like, we always have been. I don't know why this is an argument still. Like, he's always been a morning person, and I have never been a morning person. So I don't know why it matters, you know. I'm not changing it. And he's like, well, then you're going to be mad when I'm sleeping at night. I'm like, that's the thing, is I'm not mad when you're sleeping at night. I don't care.
So last night after, what did we do? Oh, we had pasta. So which was delicious. It was my last of my frozen. So I make a huge pot of sauce, and then I break it down and to freeze it. So it was my last one. So now I'm like, oh, I need to make a big thing. It's nice to have those just in the freezer to do. So after dinner, we just kind of were like, not doing that much. And then he's like, you want to watch The Last Dance? I'm like, sure. Everybody says it's really good. So we started it and he's like, are you sleeping already?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
So here's the thing. This is why
I have such a hard time staying awake.
Jamie does the same thing. He falls asleep and I'm not asking if he's falling asleep because it's upsetting me. Typically I say, like, I look to see if he's sleeping because I want to watch something else.
Gotcha.
And if I change it and he notices, then he's mad that I've changed it. And so I try to wait until he's sleeping, but somehow like he thinks that I am bothered by his sleeping. And I'm not. I don't mind. Whatever. Like he gets up early. I get it.
Frank is very bothered by my sleeping.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm not. I don't. He thinks I am.
And Frank is kind of he's a night owl and he's not been able, I don't know, he's not been able to sleep lately. I don't know. I'm like, oh, great. Like,
well, then I took a nap too, Ron. I took a nap yesterday.
You took a nap?
Yeah. I mean, sort of.
Nice.
As much of a nap as moms can take in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Clay kept coming in and saying things like, Mom.
Yeah, we watched church yesterday. We watched church on Sunday morning, which is unusual for us. We usually watch it Saturday evening. So, yeah.
Yeah, pretty uneventful day. How was everybody's weekend? What did you guys do this week? We got very little happening here. Yeah, nothing really, guys. Pretty low key. So it's summer officially here.
Sort of, right? So Angelina's like, does your kids have like this emotional, social stuff happening this week?
No idea what you're talking about.
That's what she said is happening this week with school.
Emotional, social stuff?
They have this extended week for like the middle school and elementary kids for the other kids to get their work in that didn't get their work in.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess they're doing like emotional and social stuff this week. That's what Angelina has told me.
I'm supposed to go, I know, and pick up the things. I have like the times to go.
Yeah, like Thursday, I think I'm supposed to go.
But I don't know anything about it.
I need to look at what time I got to do that.
Britt had a fun Saturday night. She went to a senior grad parade. That was awesome.
Yes, I rode my bike the other day. The girls and I rode to CVS and we stopped by Britt's house. And Francesca was so bummed to hear that because she had another parade to go to at 7. South did something kind of last minute. I guess she said they did a parade for the parents, came up with something for the kids, the senior kids.
Mm-hmm.
So
Kate just picked up Jake's diploma in your book. Renata, you're saying Victoria is what? Victoria's doing the social emotional thing? She's got to pick up the stuff from the schools today. Yeah. I am calling it summer because, I don't think my kids have any like work. I'm done being a stay at home mom, work from home mom, homeschool mom. I've taken off the homeschool hat. I'm done with it. I'm not putting it back on. No, that hat wore, it was very heavy. It was a very heavy hat. And not putting it back on my head. I don't care what they say. Oh, social and emotional Zoom classes. Huh. This is Victoria's doing too. I don't know. Grace hasn't mentioned anything about it. I guess I'll check my email and find a bunch of stuff she's supposed to do. She'll be thrilled. But no, yeah, we're done. We're going to take a summer vacation starts today. Uh-huh. I have work and today, Mondays are always my busy day because I have all my calls. And then the rest of the week I pretty much just do stuff, Yeah,
I have a drive-by. I need to fill up a micro pantry. Tomorrow I work at DNA as long as it's sunny outside.
Right. Yeah, I drove by to I picked up Capri on Saturday night.
Oh yeah, what'd you get?
We got the mangia Italia, but we
Uh-huh.
did the chicken parmesan penne with vodka and the Caesar.
Nice.
It was good. It was good. And I mean, it was $40. Like, if we had ordered our own things, we would have spent way more than $40.
Oh, it's a deal.
It's totally a deal. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
It's quite a bit of food too.
Yeah, we ate the pasta again Sunday, and Jamie had the Caesar for lunch or something. And then last night I made marsala with asparagus. The kids hate asparagus. Hate it. I keep thinking, like, I'll just
do you know,
get there.
do you know that there's some areas around here, and I think right here off of Indian Boundary, the asparagus grows on the side of the road.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, there's like areas around here that it's just like wildly growing. There's a lot of people that like, I don't know if you ever see people like kind of on the side of the road looking for stuff.
Yeah.
Especially over here.
On County Line, I don't go on County Line Road very much. It's my least favorite of the roads.
Yeah, Francesca refuses. She has never, she's never turned from 126 to County Line. She always goes the Indian Boundary way.
I don't like that. I don't like that intersection at all. So I don't use it either. I never do.
No, she hasn't, Angelina.
Oh boy, now Angelina's saying yes, she has.
She's like getting into my
she's got 1 year on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. My kids are not awake. I woke up last night at midnight and all my children were awake at midnight, and I wasn't happy about it because I don't want to get up at midnight to put people to bed. Like, that's not healthy for me. It interrupts my sleep, and I don't want to have interrupted sleep. So I said, I'm like, guys, I understand you have summer vacation. That's great. But I don't. I still have to work tomorrow. So I don't want to be waking up in the middle of the night and having to put you to bed. Like, you need to go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
So they were all like, you have to work? I'm like, yeah. I sure do. I sure do. So you can eat all your yogurt drinks all over the house and play your Xbox all day long. This one, she got herself into some trouble last night. I was outside on the front talking to my neighbor across the street, and she was with me. First of all, she did like a big dog bark. It was pretty interesting because it was dark out, and as I'm walking toward my neighbor who's walking toward me, she's Scout Bear's totally freaking out, trying to be like super protective, right? As I'm standing there talking, she chewed her way out of her leash, snapped it right in half. Yeah. So all of a sudden, and I didn't have her on like the training lead that I used.
Did she like dart away?
No, she just like all of a sudden it was on one of those retractable ones,
Uh-huh.
All of a sudden it just retracted. And she looked up at me like, hi. I'm like, I gotta go inside now because I don't want this dog to run away. Renata just said Gus put some asparagus in the garden in the Y. Went by on Saturday to check it out. They were some already out, but I think the rabbits are eating them. Yeah, that garden isn't going to get used, right?
No.
So it's going to have to be harvested, folks. Keep an eye on it because his garden does really well. Oh,
Britt, I wonder what Britt's planting.
She said her. We should put marigolds around the gardens to keep the pests away.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What was I gonna say? We're a lot of words today, aren't we?
Well, it's just Monday. It's a total Monday. Mondays now feel like Mondays again to me.
Yeah.
We're gonna go out, I think, Wednesday or Thursday and try to find a campsite at the club for the weekend. So I think we might camp a couple of days this week. Is
this Memorial Weekend we're
It is. Yeah, it is. Grandma Karen's coming home. We're all excited about that. I'd like to see my folks somehow for the holiday weekend. I don't know how. But it's the holiday weekend now. Here we go.
Going into, wow.
Yeah. All right. Well, did you bring anything to share with the folks?
Yeah, I did. Now, so tomorrow, folks, we have Tuesday We'll
On
be on
Facebook.
Facebook. And
So
so
come
far
on
we
over
have,
to Facebook. Mr. Joe's
so
not with
far,
us this morning.
huh?
Mr. Joe's not with us this morning.
No, that's unusual.
Yeah.
We don't, so far, no guests this week.
Yeah, we haven't put our brains together to figure that out yet.
Yeah.
But I had a nice weekend. I totally did not work this weekend.
That's good.
I know, I loved it. I enjoyed it. It was like a weekend.
It was like a weekend.
Yeah, it was. I intended on doing some things yesterday, but then Jamie kept using my computer. Oh, this is Rich. I'm in the garage getting something. I don't remember. He comes out and he's like, hey, I sent an email for the basketball hoop. So they're going to get in touch with you. I'm like, what do you mean you sent an email and they're going to get in touch with me? He's like, well, yeah, I sent it from your email address.
What's up with the basketball hoop?
You mean I'm going to follow up with this? Yeah.
What's up with the basketball hoop?
My folks would like to see me too. Thanks, Dad. The base is busted.
Oh, is it like a warranty or something?
Yeah, he's just ordering a new part, but he needs to make sure it's the right part. I don't know. Then a little while later, we're playing Yahtzee and he's still at the computer at the kitchen table. And he's like, okay, I've got another email going out from your email address for the boat.
The boat?
I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, just, if you wouldn't mind kind of following up with these.
What's up with the boat?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know, because I didn't read the emails that he's sending on my behalf. And I said, honey, I don't need anything else to do. If you think I'm bored, I feel like you might be misinformed. I'm good. I still have work. He's like, well, I know, but you don't have school. I'm like, I'm going to kill you. The boys are sitting there watching and they thought it was the funniest thing. They just loved it. And then he went, send, and they laughed and laughed. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm following up with. I guess I'll find out when I get emails from these people.
Yeah.
I get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did do yoga this morning.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I wondered why you looked like you were in a sports bra.
I'm not in a sports bra.
Oh.
Just a shirt.
Two tanks? Oh, it's
a tank.
And
I don't like hang out. I don't usually come on YouTube in my sports bra.
Underneath, it's not a sports bra?
Oh, well, yeah, it is.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Anyway, let's get on to it.
All right, nothing is too difficult for God. Are you facing a challenge that is so big it would be easy to lose hope and give up? Rest assured that what seems like an impossible task to you is an infinitesimally small matter for God to handle. Nothing is too complicated or difficult for him to work out. Rest in his care, trust in his provision, and look with anticipation at how he will come through for you, because he will. Jeremiah 32:17. O sovereign Lord, you made the heavens and the earth by your strong hand and powerful arm. Nothing is too hard for you. And then Mark 10:27, Jesus looked at the disciples and said, with man, it is impossible, but not with God, for all things are possible with God.
That's true. Amen. Yeah. Amen, my friend. Amen.
And then I just had this other little thing. Little prayer to leave everybody off with.
Okay, I like it.
On their Monday.
On their Monday. Happy Monday to you guys.
I ask God to help you keep everything in perspective. His perspective. And then it's Proverbs 16:16. Acquire wisdom, how much better it is than gold, and acquire understanding, it is preferable to silver. When you are experiencing the challenges of life, perspective is everything, which I think is very true.
That is very true. Will you take a picture of that and send it to me? I'll put up a little thing today. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Or just maybe take a picture. Stop jumping on me. Maybe just put a picture. What is it? The cute book?
Yeah, it's a cute book.
Get off.
What's that store? From that store, I love that. Thank you, Angelina. Altered State
Is the name of the store?
is the name of the store.
Where's
It is
that?
like, if you guys have not been there,
Where is it?
Laura was with me when we went to the one. Do you remember? She went with me, I think, in Woodfield.
Oh,
It's fantastic. It not only has like cool clothes, it has cool like quote pillows, it has books, it's like the mom store.
Oh, that's cool. Stop it.
For us, like it's like the mom store for the Jesus nerds.
Ooh. Okay, I gotta go, guys. Having a problem with the dog.
Okay. Have fun.
Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow.